Hey friends, it is Megan Elizabeth from BuyMeganElizabeth.com, founder and creator of the She Makes Club, and I have a box that I wanted to do yesterday with everybody. It has been in the works for delivery for over a week. Over a week. It's been insane. I keep getting updates saying like your package is out for delivery, your package is out for delivery, that it like updates and like your package. So anyway, it's fun, Erin Condren. So I've been wanting to, I know we talked a tiny smidgen yesterday about some of the Erin Condren goodies and my new Flora Planner. And what else did we talk about? We talked about my Flora Planner. We talked about like how I'm using stamps in it this year. And I wanted to give like a more thorough overview of exactly how I set up my 2021-2022 planner. I still am kind of stuck on 2020. It almost is like 2020 never happened, but we all know it really happened very brutally. Okay, so anyway, so this is still, I'm still using my layers planner, and you can see how very thick and it doesn't close, and where I'm at with the brand new one. And I'm going to go over everything in my setup for this, but first we're going to unbox the goodness. And I was so excited when Nate sent me the picture to say it arrived, and I jumped up and down for joy. There's a lot happening. I know I talked a lot about ketones. I've gotten so much interest. I think there's just like a crazy amount of private messages and emails that came through of people interested in ketones. And Rhonda has been amazing. She is like there to help and answer questions, and I can point you in directions and share my story and everything else. And the ketones have just been amazing for me personally. So far, so good. So if you're interested in that and you were part of everything yesterday and like you missed it, or I missed getting back to you, send me another message, or just go ahead and visit bymegane.challenge.com, and that should give you more information also. But anyway, that's all in yesterday's email. Let's get to this. Okay, it arrived. It came, and I'm excited. Let's do an overview. Let's do a switcheroo. And let's get rid of that for now, and we'll just kind of like, you can see everything that I talk about pretty much shows up at buymeganelizabeth.com, and we're gonna open this guy up. So I haven't even opened it yet. We're opening it together, and that was really hard for me because I've been waiting. I have been waiting for this to show up. I got another issue of the newsletter, I guess you could say. So I'm excited about that. I don't know if it's a different code on different newsletters. I actually should check that. You get a coupon code, a 15% off coupon code when you place an order and you get the newsletter. And I don't know if they're different or not. Anyway, I used my coupon code when I placed my BOGO orders, which that's not this. This is something else entirely. My BOGO orders, though, let me go back and tell you about that. I mentioned it yesterday. I got different planner covers for the Flora in all of the different Flora colors and the different Flora flowers, and got different things customized on the bottom of each one. I can't wait to show you those, but we'll get to that in a minute. Okay, so I'm not going as Flora crazy as I went layers crazy, because first of all, layers had such a deep meaning to me for some reason. So like the layers blanket and the layers sweatpants and the layers everywhere, even made layers decor, is not going to be how Flora is going down this year. However, I loved this strap so much, and since I have several Erin Condren tote bags and they are my life, I did go ahead and it's awesome to be able to get, and I told them that I had wanted this. So it's so awesome. It has the different flowers, and it just coordinates beautifully and goes perfectly. Thank you. My hair is something. I don't know if fantastic is the word I would use, Tanya, but I'll take it. Thank you. But anyway, isn't that beautiful? So it'll go on my Erin Condren tote bag. So exciting. Okay, what else do we got in here? This is like such good news. All right, I don't even know. Okay, so it looks like there's another planner in here. Let's see what this is all about. All right, so there is a snap-in dashboard of sticky notes. This is the Kaleidoscope, which was the planner 2 years ago. Still love that one. I still have my Kaleidoscope stuff kind of scattered about. my life. So this is a sticky note, 160 sticky notes, which I've just now gotten into using these. I can't believe I haven't used them before. I kind of had made a little like statement against them in the standpoint of like, I don't need something that's going to bulk out my planner even more, but they do a really great job at condensing more than 160 sticky notes, and then they snap into your planner and they're always there. And I can't even tell you how many times I'm sitting here at my desk or other places and I'm like scrounging. Like you'd think it would be so easy for me just to quickly grab a sticky pad, but like when I clean up, they get thrown places and then they get lost and I don't even understand what really happens to them. So the fact that these are sticky notes that are stuck on here that I can just grab and then like stick in different places is pretty phenomenal. Plus I love this checklist one. It's pretty great. So anyway, little side note on that. I'll just leave that there for now. So it's a great way to leave those like notes that need to be moved around and reminders and like, things you use sticky notes for. So I'm excited to have that. That's pretty cool. What else is in here? Okay, we have, it's the designer sticker books. It looks like these are both the brand new ones. So this is the Flora and the Mid-Century Circles sticker books. So these are the brand new ones. Let's see what else we got here before we do anything else. Oh, how beautiful is that? Okay, this is the Moments to Remember. So this is one of their Petite planners. Oh, this is like one of those like for special life moment planners. Oh, this is cool. So this one says Love Grows. So moments to remember. I mean, I just think I've enjoyed the moments. Life should not only be lived, it should be celebrated. I love their Petite planners. There's all kinds of different things. Oh, cute. So like almost like a smash book kind of thing. So little like areas to either put in pictures, draw pictures, cutouts. There's little note lines. Basically, it's like a mini journal album smash book, which is really, really cute. There's lines in here. There's blank pages. I mean, the sky's really the limit with what you could be doing with this, and it's very customizable. And look, there's stickers in the back. Oh, and it's like very bridal. So how fun is that? So you could really use this as like a wedding planner type mini petite thing. The Erin Condren wedding planner, like the big one, is gorgeous. Like really, really, really gorgeous. So if you are, or someone you know is in the process of wedding planning, I totally suggest getting it. It's customizable to your dates and the whole 9 yards and shebang kit and caboodle. Like, well done. You can visit here, or you can just, I don't know if I have the link. I feel like I should. Do I really not have it? I guess I don't. Interesting. Well, the Erin Condren affiliate links are all posted down there below also. But you can visit bit.ly/sheplans, and that will take you to these more specifically. And if you sign up to become an insider, which is totally free, you earn points. And if you sign up, you get is it $5 or $10 right now? You get a coupon code to use immediately. Okay, let's check this out because I don't even know what this is. This cover is interchangeable. Create a look to your club books, which we know. I mean, they're all interchangeable, so that's cool. Customized, Megan Elizabeth. She makes club. Very cool. Oh, it's the monthly planner. It's the monthly planner in Mid-Century Circles, which is awesome because I have the month. No, I don't have the monthly. Oh, this is the monthly like I used to use back in the. Okay, sorry. Give me a second. Reeling it in. I don't even know what I'm opening. Okay. Oh, if you want something you've never had, do something you've never done. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is the colorful Mid-Century Circles new design. So this is unique from the standpoint of this is not broken up every day into 3 sections. I used this when I first hung out with Erin Condren back in QVC Studios. I showed her how I used my monthly planner as my daily 3 tracker, and I was just really focused in on using my month spread. And I've flip-flopped my way of thinking, and I've started using the life planner as my daily 3 planner, which we'll go through that in a second. This is not set up. This just came, so we'll have to figure that out in a second. This is, I don't even know when this is. This one starts in September. Okay, so this is for 2021, 2022. It starts in September, and it goes through August of next year. So it's a 12-month monthly layout here. Yes, I'm really speaking well, aren't I? So each month tabbed out, beautiful mid-century circles, month overview, the side notes, always set them up. The notebook page and the dashboard page, this is like awesome to use for content planning. This is awesome to use as like just a kind of like a separate calendar. Like I have my life planner that I do overview broad stuff of my life tracking in, but then I also have a planner that I use for content planning and business stuff and that kind of thing. Last year I used a horizontal layout. I'm not going to use that again. It was too much. This might be just perfect for that, or also really perfect for keeping track of the kids' school stuff, since it's really primarily focused in giving you that the month spread and then your dashboard, but then instead of planner pages individually, they're notebook pages. And I love, love, love having notebook pages galore in my planner because I like to write down ideas and goals and really customize and utilize different things. So this was like something that I really had loved from Erin Condren, to be able to just do the monthly spread. This is awesome that it's in. Oh, be strong, be brave, be you. I love that. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I love the little inspiring things. Like, they're colorful, they're bright, they're cheery. Don't forget your vision. Embrace all the facets of you. Make yourself and care a priority. And again, like, there's the spread, there's the dashboard, there's the notebook pages. And then there's additional notebook pages in the back too. So lots and lots of writing availability. So it's a great thing to have. The stickers that come attached can help you note things out. And then the other thing that they have started to do is include an additional customize your calendar with these enhanced heritage and awareness days and month observances. So they give you some extra stickers to be able to put in the things that you may celebrate or leave out if you do not celebrate for whatever cultural or other reasons. So it's kind of cool that they offer that. This is a beautiful cover. Kind of actually. Would you look at that? It goes with my my board, my Erin Condren organizational board. Anyway, very cool. Very, very, very cool. Okay, so goodies. Let's set this over here. And I want to go through what I have done to set up my life planner for the 2021-2022 year. So I went to the Erin Condren store in Virginia on launch day. The kids and I drove down. We drove 4 hours each way to make the trip, to have some fun. And so I could get my planner immediately because, I wanted to take the experience and go for it and get out of the house, and the kids loved it, and they got to see where and how they're made and the whole 9 yards. So it was really, really cool to be able to do that. I got the 18-month, and this is how I did it because I haven't been on the launch schedule calendar. I've always kept my calendars January through December, but I've still been getting the 18-month ones. And I've been ripping pages out and doing different things, but I've kind of adjusted a little bit. So I'll show you how I did it last year. This was an 18-month. I did buy the layers 18-month vertical layout, but I ripped out everything through January so that I would have more space because the coils are bigger in the 18-month versus the 12-month. And I ripped it out and kept this going for January through December of 2021. Well, I'm like, I'm to the point now where every launch, I want to get it as soon as it comes out. Like a crazy person. And I want the new thing. So what I did for this year is, instead of ripping everything out, because I still feel like I need my year to year. I do. So I'm going to finish this out with my daily threes, but I'm starting to utilize this. And instead of ripping out all of the sections and pages, I'm going to go through everything in a minute. I just ripped out, I left the monthly spread and the notebook page in. So I ripped out the dashboard through till the next tab. So I'll go over that in a second, I guess. I want to show you how I am setting everything up because this is already helping me start to plan out She Makes Club for 2022, what things I'll be purchasing, some of the goals, and kind of like refocusing and looking at this whole 18-month picture while still setting my yearly goals and then my 30-day and 6-month goals. So a lot of different things go into how I kind of process and plan and make lists and notes and goals because I am the queen of breaking things down, goal setting, and like making it happen, and not always necessarily pushing for it to happen, but taking aligned action with God to ask, to pray, to receive, and to do the work that needs to be done in the direction that we want to go. So here is my Flora. I think Flora is beautiful. They came out with 3 designs this year. Flora Mid-Century Circles, which is an old design that they brought back, a very popular signature Erin Condren design. And then the Just My Type, which is a lot more, it's a very plain, basic one, but it has like a really fun font and some really encouraging, inspiring type things, but it's not like over the top filled in colors and floral. Like you saw, as I flipped through here, there was a lot of bright colors in there. Flora is more muted, but then it's all floral flower designs. So if it's like a great in between. Okay, so every planner has this section in the beginning with these 12 individual boxes and squares. You can see I use stamps to write She Makes, and I just wrote in Feelin' 22 because I know what we're doing for 2022. And this area is going to get filled in with January through December of She Makes Club, what our basically our themes are going to be, what cut files we're going to have and create and make with, what kits we're going to be using, and kind of like lay everything out for the 2022 year. I'm not quite there yet, but I'm almost there. I have kind of a list going, so I'm refining and tweaking different things, and then that's where this is going to go. So I have one reference point to look at the entire 2022 year. So normally my 2021 year, so I have this in like just clipped into the front of my layers planner, and it's kind of a mess. I'm not even gonna lie. Like it's just, I flip this stuff in all the time. But it's the sheet that I give you guys, and it lays out the entire year for 2021 and all the things. And I just happen to have that stuck in there. But instead of doing it that way and having to clip something in, we're going to utilize this part for that. So you can use this. A lot of people use it for setting goals. Some people use it as a reading book list kind of thing, like what books they want to get through, or prayer request, or what special things are happening, reflection kind of thing. There's a lot of different uses that you can use this section for. And again, it's so customizable with Erin Condren. It's pretty phenomenal. On the next page, when you turn over, I created a little page that is kind of to-dos and a video list of all the videos that I am working to create in a very special format. And I have a little checklist by it, and I have my product launch kind of tabs and situations there. And I'll be doing that. And again, I highly stamped in here. I do have stickers, but it's a highly stamped planner. So it's all set up. So my notes side on my main page, I have orders. So anything that I need to order from Amazon, or my essential oils, or my supplements or medicines or ketones or anything like that, I'll note in this section. And then this section below, I have a sticker just for my close to my heart orders. So I keep track. So that way I'm not, when I go to place an order or I want to place an order, I write down everything that I want to get here, or that I know I'm low on and need. So I don't go double ordering like multiples of the same ink pad. Or I'll note how many of the clips that I ordered or am ordering, so I know if I need more, that kind of thing. So those sections are for that, so I can look at it at a glance. I did make custom stickers with Erin Condren this year. Instead of printing out and doing my own, I just typed it in on the website and had it sent with my order because I didn't want to take the time to make all of my own and cut them out and use the Cricut and print and the whole thing. I just decided when they had a sale, I got them super reasonable with a sale and my coupon code, so that's what I did. So I'll show you those as we go through too. So I have one specifically for She Makes Live. I have one just stickers in here for mom and dad's anniversary, birthdays, and that's not even in there right, but we're just going to ignore that for right now. I did throw some stickers in, and each of these pages in the back, I am utilizing, I told you all yesterday that I went back to school and I'm working through different things that are my personal growth and my beliefs and just all kinds of stuff from a biblical perspective and from a self growth reflective perspective. So I'm using this page every month for that level of focus and things. So every positive thought propels you in the right direction, and then I believe. So it's going to be kind of Bible study type reflections for me in here, separate from my faith journal, but just another place that I can kind of look back and jot down different thoughts and different things that I want to reflect on or work on, going forward. So August, the same thing, orders, and then the same page. September, again, I ripped out all of the gut pages. I have all of my markers for She Makes Club. That way I can kind of continue with this the way I want to, but I'm not so bulked up with all the other pages. So again, same thing. But now once we get into January, let's just flip to January. Once we get to January, again, I used different stickers to put in family birthdays, all that. Orders, so it's all set up very consistently, and this is how I'm doing my dashboards going forward. So I told you I have the main overview for 2022, but at each dashboard I will have specific tasks, make sure specific checklists are done. This box is going to be everything for She Makes Club every single month for 2022. This will be my focus goals, so I have 4 of those that are primary for every month. This is about, I used the stamp that said abundance because I thought it was an awesome stamp. The stamps that I used are from Close to My Heart. So this is the Make It Happen stamp set. And you can see here's the abundance, here's the dream big, here's the big goals. There's even this stamp here, I think, is in this set also, because there's actually 2 pages in here. So, yep, the Make It Happen and every positive thought, focus, the dream it, do it, and then emotional, physical, mental, spiritual, social, financial. It's a very goal-oriented stamp set, which is really cool. And then I also use this modern typewriter alphabet. It's a tinier typewriter type font set with upper and lower case, and I'll show you how I use these also. The only other stamp that I used was from a Stamp of the Month set that it says Thankful, and I actually just stuck it in here. This Thankful is from a past, I believe it was May, Stamp of the Month with Close to My Heart, and I just love the way it said Thankful. The font and the size of it was perfect, so I put it in here because I'm just going to be using that going forward for my daily threes. So even though it's not with the right stamp set, it's with what it should be with for me personally. So these are both together. And then I used a couple other stamps here and there along the way, but we'll get to that in a minute. So my dashboard, I am now using the grid area at the bottom instead of using that for She Makes Club like I did last year. I'm using this for physical, spiritual, and emotional tracking. And I'm going to be doing it through pixels, but then also notes. So for every day of the year, I'll fill in a different color. I still have to create the key. Basically, whether I feel really good about it, on like a 1 to 5 scale kind of thing. So each from 1 to 5, 1 being the worst, 5 being the best, we'll have an assigned color, and it'll create a little rainbow on each month to kind of help me gauge and see, am I having more good days than bad days, or am I having more bad days than good days, and what can I shift and adjust and change? And it's just a way to kind of visually see where that energy is going and where I'm at with some of this stuff. So I thought it would be a really good way to do it, and since I already had those stamps, I was like, that's perfect. It's perfect. So it's just another way of being aware. Then we get into the guts. So like I said, I ripped out all these gut pages. This is the Vertical Life Planner, but in the first 6 months of the 2021 or the end of 2021, so that I just have the 2022 guts in here. Every day I'm doing my daily threes, and I don't know why I was so set on using a notebook before, because this is actually better. And easier. And the stamps, like I said, last year I created my daily threes. I did all of the stickers. I made them with my Cricut, and I didn't even make them the size, but I made them with my Cricut, and I placed them all in here, and it really did bulk up the planner quite a bit. by doing the stickers. So I gave some tips and tricks on that. But instead of even having that little bit of bulk, I took it down even further and decided to use a stamp. So I have the Thankful from that stamp that I told you, To Do Today from that same stamp set, and then Dream. And the Dream, I actually cut, it was a Dream Big stamp. And I just cut the Dream out, and I did Dream through the whole thing. And then the places that I use these the alpha set, the typewriter alphas, is down here. So every day I've been tracking She Makes Club members, if there's a new member that joins, or if they're added or they're not added. And I did it in a really light color consistently throughout so I could write on top of these lines. But instead of writing it every single day, so again, I'll show you in here what I was doing. Let's go back to this month so that you can actually see. So I'm writing it here, YouTube, Close to My Heart, She Makes Club, Pending, like all this stuff I was writing in every day. Instead of writing it, I'm just going to put in the information that needs to be, and I stamped it every day. So it's She Makes Club, Close to My Heart, and my YouTube, and then the bottom one will just be left blank for now. I typically use it for things that are pending with QVC or outstanding. Like, I use it for kind of multiple different things, so I'll just kind of keep that one line blank at the bottom. The sidebar I typically use for my master to-do list for the week, and then breaking it out. Thankful, To Do Today, 3 items that I'm committed to doing that day that are going to get me closer to my dream, to my goal, to my whatever, and that is the dream. And I'm affirming and writing it and rewriting it and morphing it and praying over it and all kinds of things every single day until it comes true. So we have that for all of January. So then when you get through the end, and I did change up the colors of these up at the top throughout, you'll see, kept this all the same so I could write in black ink right on top of it and still have it there and marked, but not in my way. Then I took the last page in the month and I used this as kind of a quick financial tracker. The money that we received, income, the money that's going to be received or pending or outstanding or whatever it would be, and then bills that we have that month particularly. So it's just a quick reference place that I can look really quickly and see what's coming in, what's going out, what's coming up at one page for each month. Just super simple. And then I also glued in my essential oil inventory checklist. So I found this online. I printed it out. And I just stuck it in here on each page so that I can start keeping better track of my essential oils. I needed to do something different because they're just, it's a mess. But I finally got an essential oil case and organizer, and then a roller. I have a video. I'll have to show you. It's cool. I'll show you that sometime. Okay, so then we're just kind of going through and seeing the same thing. So again, different color here, the same layout, just use different color inks. The inks that I used for this entire planner that I thought went really well is the Flamingo, Desert Rose, Toffee, Sage, Bluebell, Lilac, and Pewter. These are the inks I used throughout the entire thing. The Lilac is my favorite in it because it's really nice and light, doesn't bleed through. It goes with the colors really well across the board, and I feel like I can write on top of it, so it highlights out different areas and different things. So this is the Desert Rose, this is Sage, this is Bluebell, and then that Lilac. So you'll see the different colors throughout, and again, same setup. So I'm not going to show you every single one because it's pretty repetitive, but I went through and I stamped all of them. So you get the general idea. I feel like there was something else that I was going to show you in here, and I don't remember what it is. Well, it was the different colors. I knew that. So different places use different colors just to kind of break it up and break up the monotony of it. I guess that's really it. Oh, no, I know what it was. I did get the Flora Snap In for the back, and then the stickers that I had made. So I did kind of push them all in here. I also got the Flora dividers as well, so I'll be using those. And this is just some of the stickers sheets. These are the ones that I had made this year. So I had stickers made for QVC, for She Makes Live, for specific me time. So there's like one for going to the spa or coffee or just being outside. So I use different icons for those different things. I did one for Nate and I for a specific date night. I did one for my YouTube videos. And then this is for I did a couple sheets. So this again is for something specific with She Makes Club. The phone is for when I'm doing a She Makes Live. This is just, I have something that needs to be done with She Makes Club or an event or whatever. This one's for my goals. This one's for those close to my heart orders that I showed you in the beginning. This is when I have planned Facebook Lives. This is family boat time. We have specific goals with how much we want to be out on the boat. So I made stickers to document and keep track of how much we're getting boat time in this year. So multiple pages of the same thing, like I said, so that I can go through the entire year and mark it out and have it ready for me. And like I said, it was just easier. I also did a little custom made goal tracking habit tracker kind of thing, so that's cool. And then I just decided to have this made as well. It was a butterfly. I just liked it and I decided to just get it. I never do the individual sheets quite like that, but I liked it, so I got it. So that's what that all is. So that's how I'm using this planner. So now what I planned on doing was getting a just my type planner and either doing the horizontal layout, or I might do another vertical layout, but we'll see, and use that specifically for my content planning for all of the things. So for Facebook, for why can't I think? My She Makes Club, for the blog, for everything, because there's so many different moving elements to what's happening. So even though I have some of it in here, I can't I really can't put all the things, because this is really my life planner. So I do need to be able to quickly reference and see, do I have QVC this day, or do I have a She Makes Live, or do I have any of that stuff? So that is all going in here. But this, you can see, is really very focused on my personal daily threes, my personal tracking. So I'm not writing in and planning out ahead. This is like beside me every single day to see where I'm at and like kind of what I'm doing and what I'm focused on for that day. So hopefully that makes sense. My content planning is more laid out in advance. So I fill out every single detail of what I plan to talk about and show and do as far as Tuesday tutorial videos go. Or when I plan, like my planned Facebook Lives, a lot of times I just jump on with you guys and say, hey, we're live with Facebook and we're having fun. But there are a few that are very planned. The planned summit courses and videos, which I'm really excited about. There's a bunch coming up. I'm working with an amazing company who is putting together a ton of very talented crafters, and I'm going to be teaching specific Cricut things. I'm going to be their kind of Cricut educator within their summits, and we're doing paper crafting, and they plan to do a holiday one, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you leave a comment if you want in on the list, because I want to make sure that everybody, stay tuned, of course, follow, like, share, etc., but I want to make sure that everybody can get in on it, because there will be free summit programming, and then there's also VIP summit programming. So to get into some of the VIP stuff, I want to make sure you have the information. It'll take place in September, and we'll start talking more details in August. Okay, so I just so you know what's happening there. So that stuff is what all goes into my content planner. That goes to keep track of all of my She Makes Club members, member contact information. That keeps track of my team contact information and all of that kind of stuff. So again, it's a lot of things to keep track of, but that one really just stays here in my office. I don't take that back and forth to my mom's every day. This is like, hey, she has therapy coming up. I need to put it in here and I need a place for it. So this right now is the one that goes with me everywhere, every single day. And of course, my other content planner, it's always in here. I actually have it out in the living room because, oh, no, I don't. Here it is. It's in my basket. Ugh. So my specific content planner, like I said, really just details out some of those really specific things. And then I also have specific notebooks just for, She Makes Club and stuff like that. So it's like how to do different things in the member content and how things are structured and to-dos. And I kind of laid out kind of how I wanted the entire website when we were in the process of designing the new member portal. I took time to use the grids and really design, like, what do I want it to look like? How do I want it to function? That whole thing. So I used the grid notebook for that. So again, content planner, notebook planner, that's just for business stuff. And then I have my notebooks for my everyday stuff. And then I have my daily planner, and that's, like I said, more focused in on my life, like tracking the things that matter to me, writing down reflective thoughts, even doing like little thoughts about my one little word for the year, which is clarity. Yeah, so many things like that. So right now I'm in between making the transition, but I just can't not do the whole year. I don't know. It's just me. I'm a little bit of a weirdo. If you have any questions, let me know. But actually, this might be completely perfect for doing my content planning, because I can just write in each square what needs to happen for the content like I had done before. And then, all the notes and structure on the notebook pages behind each one. So maybe the monthly spread will become the content planner for the 2022 year. That's very possible. We'll see. Stay tuned on that. This just arrived. So planner's coming out of the yin yang, but it's good. It's good. It's fun. Okay, guys. I think that's it. If you have any questions, these are the close to my heart. I showed these yesterday, but these are the gold arrow clips. So I wanted to be able to use them throughout my planners as well as the Erin Condren things. Because as much as I love the Erin Condren clips, like, I'll just be honest, I think they're beautiful. The metal ones, there's the plan, believe, create. There's this asterisk that I got. They are heavy. So I think that I just need something a little bit more lightweight, but still beautiful, fun, functional. So I got these. All right, that's it for today. Enjoy the moments. I will see you very soon, I am sure. I hope you're doing really, really, really well. If you have any questions at all about anything, message me anytime. Link to everything you can visit buymeganelizabeth.com. June is still open for She Makes Club. You can join for $1 in June, just to make another little thing about that. You're going to be a grandma again? Debbie, that's amazing news. That makes me so happy to hear. I love when you guys jump on and you share news like that. That's awesome. I wonder how long ago you actually shared that, and I just now saw the comment. Congratulations. I see Tammy saying congratulations. Anything you have questions on or thoughts about or whatever, always feel free to private message me, send me an email, get in touch with me through buymeganelizabeth.com. And I would love to have you be part of our She Makes Club community. We really do have a lot of fun making and telling our life story together and creating beautiful things that we love with our Cricut and paper crafting and telling the stories of the areas of life that sometimes get overlooked, but also process through and celebrate the moments and the journey along the way. So have a great day, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.